I'm Taylor Cates, and I am a digital art major at Fayetteville State University. This semester, I am taking a class called Graphics and Fine Arts. For this class, we are required to create 4 series of multiple images using the computer as part of the process. Along with being a graphic designer, I am a type 1 diabetic. I was diagnosed at 15, and it has taken me many years to come up with an acceptance of how it affects my life. I wanted to use my diabetes as a focal point for my work for this first series. The artist I used for inspiration for this project is Ghada Amer. She's an Egyptian artist that explores through her art feminine sexuality and different roles that women play. She tends to use a soft feminine color scheme and juxtaposes unlike images to create fluidity in her work. She overlaps images, allowing the audience to discover a new focal point with each glance. I really love her overall style, but I pulled a lot of inspiration from her own exploration through her art. With my own work, I used InDesign and Illustrator to create my pieces. I mainly used the pen tool in Illustrator to create minimal line drawings of the different items I was wanting to represent. I also used the Live Trace tool to create more depth with some of the images without making it too complex. I used InDesign to design and lay out the different images I created in Illustrator. I chose images relating to what different type 1 diabetics use in everyday life. I used my own Medtronic insulin pump as a reference to creating the line drawings that you see in some of the images. Not all type 1 diabetics have insulin pumps, but they are becoming more popular as technology progresses. I also used an image of an infusion site, which is how the site connects to the body. Although these may not be recognizable to everyone in the general public, I believe that people will still relate to the images based on their own experiences. For this series, I chose to work in a pastel color palette, like Ghada Amer, to lighten the intensity of the meanings of the images. I also lowered the opacity to create the same effect of muting the meanings of some of the images. By using powerful images like syringes and insulin vials, and then turning down the opacity, helps to create a more distance between the subject and the viewer. It becomes less in your face, and it allows the viewer to see the beauty of the images brought together. As I progressed through the series, I feel that my images became stronger, and I created a more mature body of work.